Shalom, 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 brother Randy here. Well, it has been a tough week, but the fencing project is done. Now, what I'm going to do is just take you through the materials, what was done, and so you can see, just some of the ideas that you can use in terms of, gathering the materials necessary to do this type of project. Now, as you see, if you see at the earlier videos, all of this was open. Now it's fenced in. Now, as I've been discussing, what I've been able to do is use the back of the wood piles for natural fencing. Then over back there is another set of fencing. The back over here is open, but it's a large, it's a ditch. So what I've been doing is monitoring them, and they do go into the ditch, but they don't go into the other side. And then you have over here, which is a natural brush fencing setup. So I didn't have to go about doing fencing on this side and this side, but eventually I will, because I have a whole other row of cattle fencing, 330 feet to do. So what we were able to do was put the fencing up here, and this is the back of the house, and this will lead me into the back of the pasture that we'll be using, as well as to the greenhouse that will go back there. This area I will use for planting some raised beds eventually, but this area gets a nice mix of sun and shade, so it'll do nicely with some plants that do well with sun and shade. What we have over here, as you see, the little patio furniture. I have another chair and table set that I'll put up over here. But I thought it would be neat to have, as we're eating, little sheep will come up and throw them food or whatever. But they are back here now. What I was able to use was 330 feet long cattle paddle fencing that costs about $1.50. And as you see here, these are the telephone posts that I used to do the posting. Now, it was very difficult. These posts are very heavy. They must, weigh at least 150 to 200 pounds a piece. And, was able to get them into the ground and put them together to use as fence posts. So as you see, the fence posts and all this was used wood. So all I had to do was spend money on the cattle panels, as well as the fencing. And these posts that I got from right here, these posts was called culled wood. Now, if you ever go on a Lowe's or Home Depot, they do have something called culled wood that they'll sell you for 50% off. And basically, there are bows in it, there's scratches in them. A lot of builders that like to use perfect wood, but for things of this nature, it's no need to go and get, to spend the full amount. So just go and get some culled wood. And I used this, which I already had. And then the same type of culled wood, I put it on the top. And what we'll do right there is we will put a sign. And this gate, which is it's an 8-foot gate, it costs about $65. And the other one costs about 45 or 35 bucks at a local farm and supply store. So we've been able to clean up and do all of the fencing, so it goes all over there. And I have a little entrance, a little side entrance over there, but basically there's an entrance right there. And what I do is, you see the sheep are nice and enjoying the pasture back here. So what I'll be able to do is to take them from the back area, march them across, and put them right back into the field over there. So basically, we're taking them back and forth. And then when I want to take them to the pasture area across the street, I can walk them up the driveway and do it that way. But this is the fencing projects on the land. It's just a major undertaking. So I was blessed to be able to find a piece of property that had the fence laid in, But again, all I did was, if you see out in the field, I cross fenced with cattle panels. I just have a little bit to do over on that side of probably initial 30 feet. So it'll take probably another day to knock that off, and then put a little gate over there so I can, put them from one area to the next. They'll be able to use that little, what do you call it? The pallet wood fencing project that I did. That's completed as well. And I could just march them in there, or they can just go in there on a rainy day. And I will do the same kind of project on the other side of the pasture area. Just a small little, um, you know, um, small little enclosure space made of pallets to, just keep them out of the rain when they're over there. So this is pretty much, like probably at 95% of the project done when it comes to pasture. Oh yeah, I'm getting eggs as well, so it's a beautiful thing. But yeah, eggs are coming in. But that is pretty much finished with the fencing project. I still have plenty of fencing left over from the first roll, and I have a totally separate roll that I can use. So, and I'll use that for probably the rest of the fencing in the pasture area. But I haven't decided because I always flip flop on stuff like that. But it is done. It is looking very nice. I'm gonna put up a nice sign there. I don't know what I'm gonna put up. Maybe the covenant or something else. But I'll put up a nice sign there, and it's looking beautiful. I mean, it's just really feeling wonderful out here. It's truly been a blessing. But the idea is to get these major projects done. The next project is definitely going to be the putting up the greenhouse, and I've been scoping that out. So that's going to be the next major project, and then everything else is pretty much minor going from there when it comes to the food production and the the fencing off. But wanted to give a quick update. It's looking very beautiful. I'm very pleased with the outcome, and we will take it from there. Enjoy your day. Shalom.